Alrighty, so we're finally on lesson 10, the last one of the 10 lessons I've learned doing 500 podcasts. And man, I think this could be the most important lesson there is. And it's the last 5 minutes. So we've all been there. We've all been on a glassing knob, haven't seen anything for 4 hours. And you know what? I'm going to start heading back to my tent because XYZ. I'm hungry, thirsty. There's nothing out here anyway. All of these things that play into your head. Maybe you'll justify it by saying, maybe I'll see something on the way, or I'll check this other spot on my way back. We've all been there. But the reality is that you really break down the 10% of hunters who are successful, and I promise you, they will sit until the very, very last light, because so many times that one image that you get of a big buck or a big bull that pops out at the last 5 minutes is probably 10 to 1 how many times you'll see them in the middle of the day or even in the evening, right? So if you just mentally make the conscious decision that I'm going to sit here till last light, because 90% of big bulls and big bucks get spotted at the very last light. Yeah, there's not much you can do about it, but now you have this knowledge that that animal is there. And this is so big. I think this is the biggest mistake from amateur hunters, is they're moving too much, or they're moving before they really should. That prime golden light hour is everything. And I can't stress it enough. It's so tempting to want to move, to want to go check something else, right? And I think this actually stems from confidence of being there, from having been there, from having this experience happen to you. And over the years, you just know, like, this is a good spot, right? But in the early days, you don't know if it's a good spot, if it's a good glassing point, if there's any animals even near. So you tend to bounce around more. And I think over the years, you gain that confidence and you kind of know what you're looking for, right? So just focus on that last 5 minutes and say, hey, have faith in where you are, and say, this is the place I need to be. And I just need to keep my eyes peeled that last 5 minutes of daylight and not bug out early. You need to stay there until you literally can't see anymore, because even if you can see movement, sometimes it boils down to like seeing a elk-shaped body and a giant rack on its head. And I don't know how many times that's happened to me, but I just learned that over the years, if I stay put till that last 5 minutes, that I find the majority of those critters and a majority of the big critters I've ever found in that time frame. A lot of times, even if I say I see a group of 5 bucks, that last 5 minutes, there'll be one that pops out. And those older deer, man, they know to come out the last 5 minutes or the last light. And sometimes it's, that's all you get. So keep that in mind. Have faith in your spot and try not to bounce around. I know that's tough, but you have to make the mental conscious effort that you're going to stick it out, and that's when those big bucks or big bulls or whatever animal you're hunting is going to pop out, because I think it's true throughout most species. Hope this helps. I hope you guys enjoyed the 10 lessons from 500 podcasts. Man, there's a lot of things that I see over and over. A lot of lessons that I pick up from other people that I'm like, man, that is so true, because over the years I've struggled with that, or I've screwed that up. Hope this helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. If there's something else you want to add to this, we can make it 12 and keep going with this. But I appreciate it. And thank you so much for being a Patreon.